Hello, my name is Jerry, and today we're going to draw a seahorse from my book Finn's First Song, a Whaley Big Adventure. So you can see quite a few seahorses there on the seabed. And if we look inside the book, there are many, many more. Lots of seahorses. Okay, because this is going to be fun. So I'm using a pencil. You could use a marker or a pencil if you like, any color. And let's just get going. So we'll start off with his head. The seahorse has a curvy shape at the front of his head. We'll just put in a curve here like that. Not too much. Then underneath, we're going to leave a gap there. You'll see why. Underneath we do another curve right there. So this gap, maybe you've guessed it, is for his mouth. Coming out like this, about that long, sort of a rectangle shape. Okay, now we can put in an eye on our seahorse, round shape, round circle, all the way up to there. And he's going to be looking directly in front of him. What does he see? We'll find out in a minute. Okay, so that's our seahorse's face, and I think they're called seahorses because they have this long head like a horse, long nose with the mouth, and just the way they hold themselves, up. You see there? Kind of a bit like a horse. And long neck. Okay, so now let's put in his belly next, which is going to be a curvy shape up to his tail. Now watch this. Go down and curve right up, and then go right around here and stop there. So it's a nice long curvy shape I've done. That's his belly, and this will be his tail. Now if you do a curvy shape, it could well look really a bit different, you know, it's not going to be the same, but that's absolutely fine because seahorses all have different shaped bellies and their tails will be in different positions, curled up or straight or very curly, so that's all fine. Okay, now we're going to finish the tail by going back again. Just curve it back, keep it thin, keep it like a thin line, thin tail I mean, and then going all the way back up, round, getting a bit wider because we're going to join up with the body then. I'll just stop it there. So that is the seahorse's tail. Okay, now we'll do this back. Again, we're going to kind of follow this SE shape that we have there for his back. I'm going to do that SE shape round, and all the way up to his head, about there. Okay, now on the top, I'm doing an M shape like this because seahorses, they often have these two lumps on the top of their head. Okay, a fin is next. So we can put in a line. The fin will be about here, a line at an angle, that much, and then going down a little bit, another line at an angle will do it that far. We're going to join these up, but we're going to just put in two little dots in between, okay? So it's not going to be a straight line to join them. We're going to do a curve in between each one. Down, curve back up. And then for the second one, down, and curve back up. And then, yep, and curving back up. And there we have a nice fin. We can just finish it with putting in those little dashes there. Now on the seahorse's back, on their spine, they have these roundy, lumpy bits like that, and these continue like this down to their tail. You see? Not too many, and they're getting smaller and smaller as they go. Okay, and then on the side, a V shape. See, like a V? They have maybe 3 or 4 put in like that. Okay. So our seahorse is finished, and these are quite small fish, and we can show that they're tiny by putting another small fish right beside him and make it a bit bigger. So this would be a small fish really, about that long. Yeah, it's underneath and stop there. We've left a little gap for a tail. pointy tail, like that, and then upside down, join up the tail. Maybe, what kind of fish could it be? I'm just thinking now. Give him a round eye. He's looking at this seahorse, but he's not going to eat it. It's a friendly fish. We'll give him a fin here, and another fin on his back. And I think it could be a mackerel. They have these kind of curvy shapes all down their back, don't they? Okay, so that's our mackerel looking at the seahorse, who's looking nervously at the mackerel. And this is all happening on the seafloor. We'll put in a different color now, and maybe a blue line to show it's the seafloor. We can put in some stones, little dots for the sand. You know, you could put in a crab or two if you like. So, and I'm going to show you something else a seahorse does. So they usually, to hide themselves, to stay safe, they would be around the grass, around the kelp, all the plants on the seafloor, and they help to camouflage, to be hidden. And they will hang on as well onto the grass, so like with the tail wrapped around it. Also, if this seahorse was really frightened of the fish, he would make a sound to call to his friends. They go click, 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 and they can even grunt, and they can growl, and they can make loads of clicks to warn anyone who might want to eat them, or to I don't really know what they maybe they have arguments with each other with all their clicks, but people can't hear the clicks, only seahorses. You have to have a special seahorse listening machine. And if you'd like to share, you can ask a grown-up to add a hashtag Finn's First Song if you'd like to share your drawing. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. Happy drawing, well done. Bye.